Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing some more Fortnite Battle Royale. And today I'm just going to be doing a bit of a building practice, building tutorial kind of thing. And there are a few different stages of building, and I'm going to be going over those with you guys today. So basically, what I'm going to be going over is the very basic default ramp pushing and the very complicated ramp pushing, also double ramp pushing and things like that. There are some things that I cannot do, so please don't hate me for not being able to do things correctly. I will try. I mean, I am a Combat Pro player, so I will switch over to Builder Pro and see which one's more comfortable with me. I'm just going to go ahead and land pretty much straight away. I'm just going to go here with all these trees. Just basically just going to go ahead and just grab whatever I can to begin with and just start building in the middle of nowhere. So I'm going to go ahead and just land up. We're in a playground by ourselves right now, so we're just going to go ahead and just land down here. Don't need any weapons or anything, so we're up here by ourselves. But it'd be cool to try out some things here and there for just future videos and things like that. There's an alarm up there. Not too bothered on that one. So go ahead and just grab some wood. Okay, 530 wood. It's not bad. And we'll grab some wood from this tree over here as well. There we go. Should be good. Alright, so we're gonna go find some flat land. Actually, we'll just build up. And then we'll just build like a platform, just to practice on. And this will just be our basic grounds for building. So, we'll start off with level 1 being the most defaulty ramp push. We'll just do these 3 high. So this is probably the most defaulty ramp push that is out there. Usually commonly used if you believe the player you're up against is very defaulty and not the best player. Obviously use this with confidence. Don't just go ahead and use this if they're obviously build battling you and they're pretty decent players. Alright, so the second ramp, we'll just break this. So the second kind of ramp push would be the double ramp. Just keeping your crosshairs fairly close to the middle usually helps. And this is basically just the stage 2 kind of ramp pushing. Again, it's commonly used just to protect yourself if you're ramp pushing against someone. But yeah, that'll probably be stage 2 in ramp pushing. And now stage 3 would be whipping out some stairs and following it with a wall. Usually doing this in running mode really helps. Like this, I'm used to doing it a different way, so it takes me a little bit of time doing it like that. But yeah, that would be stage 3, and what this does, it just stops players from being able to shoot down your ramps if they are ahead of you, but it does not enable it enables players to be able to shoot you down from below. So obviously if someone, if I can whack this here, if someone someone hit it from there, you'd be knocked down. So that would be stage 3. And stage 4 would be the double ramp, followed by the double wall. Sorry, I was holding down my building. I'm not very good at double ramp pushes, I'm not gonna lie, but that would probably be stage 4, being the double ramp push with the walls. That would obviously be good for covering yourself and just enabling yourself to cover a few hits, and also it takes a little bit longer to break out a few more ammunitions on the enemy. Now level 5 ramp pushing is where it gets a little bit more interesting. I'm really badly showing this off right now. Yeah, so sometimes my game like this, sometimes it is very pricey obviously, so make sure you have a lot of wood when you're trying to do this, but I'll show this off from the side. This is my most commonly used ramp push. I know I made a little bit of an error there, but that is my most commonly used ramp push if I'm going to push someone. Mainly because it's not as many materials as the next stage, the next 2 stages even, but it's much harder to break, and there's someone going to need to be at the bottom to break that one. So that would be my stage 5 ramp push. So obviously the stage after would be the double ramp. I cannot do these for shit. just do whatever suits you really. I can't really do these ones. That'll probably be stage 6. If you guys can nail these, that is absolutely amazing. If you can double ramp push like this, that is fucking insane, because it's going to take a lot of well, it's going to take quite a lot of effort to break it, especially if you're pushing onto a hill. It's going to be quite hard to break. I'm just going to go ahead and grab some materials from the nearest building or tree. Just enough to build a bit more, because this is very expensive. Obviously getting harder into the building. So that was stage 6. I'm going to go over and try out stage 7. Make it more realistic, as if you guys were holding a gun. I don't know. Just if. And we could test out how easy it is to break as well. So the next stage would be the double ramp push. Like this. Oh wait, that's the one I just did. I'm sorry. Then sorry, stage 7 now, I believe, would be the quad ramp push. So you would come up and you would start off like this, and then after that it follows off very easily. It is quite hard to nail pretty much all the time. But once you've got the hang of it, then yeah, pretty much that's all you got to really do. That'd be my stage 7. And obviously stage 8, which is the max level, would be a double ramp push, followed by the double ramp. Like this, it's like a 4-layered ramp, and it's much harder to break if you're going to try and shoot this down. But yeah, I'm going to try and attempt the next one. Oh my god, this is probably the hardest one for me. Yeah, I ran out of mats. There's no way I can do this, but if you guys can do this, you're going to need a lot of material, and this is probably going to be used in those situations where you're going to get someone with heavy artillery like rocket launchers and things like that to get yourself to the ground. So I highly recommend trying to do stage 5 with the single ramp push with the floor and wall, because that is probably the one that's the best best in price really. But it doesn't cost too much materials, and also it's very easy to pull off. And also you can show it to your friends, because I find it impressive if you guys can build. Yeah. I don't know why I just swung for that. I'm just gonna grab some more wood. Just gonna practice build really, real quick. Get some high ground pretty fairly quickly, and then obviously if someone shoots it down, you've got that to cover you, and then if someone shoots this down, you've got this to cover you, etc, etc. And if they break it down from there, you're dead. But yeah, make sure you zigzag it. So build up 3, switch around, or build up 4, switch around, and then build up another 4, things like that. Like building it like this, like how I just did, makes it very easy to protect yourself if they shoot down your structure. So if they shoot down your structure, you'll only fall down to here. If they shoot down that structure, you'll only fall down to there. And if they shoot that down, you won't really take any fall damage. So that is probably my recommendation if you were going to go ahead and build like that. We're going to go ahead and grab some more materials, and I'm going to try and build a fairly decent quick base that has pretty good support. I will do it with this. But it's very similar to the last one we just did. Oops. Yeah. Kind of messed up a little bit there. Guess it gives you a little more ground cover, but apart from here, and that's a little tiny bit of full damage. So you are giving yourself a lot of coverage here, guys, by doing these type of these type of builds. Also, you can try and double it. I can't do these. Yeah, that's some pretty good. Got some pretty good ground cover. I think you can just build a 1x1 around that. And that'd be pretty decent. You've got a couple of boxes to defend with as well. I'm gonna go and kill myself. Actually, yeah, kill myself. Let's see if I can land that one, but I didn't. So yeah, that's pretty much all we got going on for there. We're gonna go land Pleasant. I'm gonna see what we can do here. Spent a good 10 minutes showing that one. So yeah, some basic bases you can build there. Not the best ones, but pretty decent. Obviously there are players that are a lot better than me at building, but these are just some basic guidelines on easy tips, I think, of building forts. We would try and put these in a real scenario if obviously you build battling against someone, but there's usually them kind of necktie situation to get into, and it makes it a little bit harder for you to maybe get out of the situation. So sometimes it's not always best to get the high ground. Now a lot of pro players always say high ground's key. I do believe high ground is good, but it is not the best thing in the world to always go for. If there's, I'm gonna go grab this llama over here. Sometimes high ground is not necessary, and I'll show you why in a minute. Alright, I did hope we could get some launch pads here. No spike traps though. Don't need the campfire really, do I? Boom. So yeah. So let's just say someone was building towards you now. You would push them up to about where they are, and then you'd build a simple 1x1. Obviously you wouldn't be where I am. And you'd face in the direction of where they were. Alright? And you just can cover that up. But let's say they're still building above you and they put down this and this above your head. Quickly edit your way out, because majority of the time they'll put a spike trap in or something like that. And if you've got a bouncer, place a bouncer down just to get yourself on top. And if they are here, just try and pump them as you bouncer up. If you can't, just keep going off on the bouncer, and then on like your second or third time up, just build and then place a platform, and make sure you build above your bouncer. Now what this will enable you to do is to be able to build very quickly, just high up, and with this in mind, you will be able to just protect yourself if they try and shoot you down. And then you can build basic 1x1, put down another bouncer, come down for the second time, and build all the way up and put down this, and then just come here. And then you've got some very easy high ground on the opposing player, and there's also a bouncer to protect your fall. Like so. You've got some very good defense on your back, and also with the bouncer. Try, if you're going to go with these ideas, make sure your bouncer is on ground level so it's harder for the opponent to see, and also you have better protection for yourself. Alright, so we're going to just try out another few things with the bouncers, a few examples with the bouncers, and then we'll go ahead and have a look at some launch pads, and then if we can get some damage traps, and have a look with those as well. I'll go try up that llama and see if there's any spike traps in that one over there. Just for demonstration purposes, really. We didn't get any spike traps again. C4. That's a good one. Alright, so let's just, for example, it's final circle. You've camped your way off the entire game. And then there's some people coming for you, and you haven't got many materials, but you've got enough to build, like, let's say this high. Oops. And yeah, that's all you've really got. I would highly recommend just building above that bounce pad down there, because if, for example, if someone decided to shoot you down from here, you've got the bouncers covered, and because you defended it, usually using metal or something, players won't really see it that quickly, and you're just enabling yourself to protect yourself from fall damage. Obviously, if you guys have more materials, you can go ahead and just build away, really. Like so, and you just build a basic box. Like that. And you've got a very high 1x1. And if they shoot you down, you've got the bouncer to cover you. Obviously, if someone shoots that bouncer, make sure you've got a spare bouncer at all times. So you guys have some form of protection against obviously players that are going to shoot down. And just keep your eye on the enemy as much as you can. Because if they do get to that and they break it and your fort starts crumbling, you want to get that bouncer down before it reaches you. Pushing when it comes to pushing when it comes to like when you want to like launch pad, I don't recommend going to max height. Just push kind of like how I demonstrated here. Don't make it too weak, so don't just do the single ramp, because that will most likely get you killed. The majority of the time anyway. It will most likely get you killed. Kind of push like that. So if you guys are using Builder Pro, I'll show you how to do that now, and then I'll switch over to Combat Pro, and I'll switch over to Builder Pro afterwards, vice versa. So find yourself just some decent grounds to work with, or if you're just building in the middle of nowhere, don't build when it's on an angle like this. Try to line your player up with the building structure, and make sure you guys are facing the center, like so, kind of center-wise like here, or maybe one step to the right, something like that. Sometimes the left, but occasionally the right. Don't know why. It's just because of the way the game presents you the editor. It's pretty much more. It's a little easier to do like that. Yeah, don't do what I do. So go with the. See what my error is as I whip out the wall too early. You want to go with the stairs. You want to go with the floor, but not if you're on ground level. You want to go with the floor when you are on the second one. You want to put the wall down. So you want to go to stairs, L1, L1, wall, R1, R1, stairs, L1, L1, R1, R1, L1, L1, R1, R1, L1, L1, R1, R1, L1, L1, R1, R1, L1. Like so. And then once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to just build super fast, and then you can build yourself just a basic 1x1. And things like that, and then you can just go ahead and...
Suck him on his pussy out.
Shut up. And then... do what you want. But yeah, that's pretty much the most basic form, really, on how to do that. I want to get some spike traps. Just quickly show off some different ways of trapping enemies and killing them. There we go. So... alright, so let's just say, for example, some player just blocked you in like this, and they're above you, okay? Just thinking of a pretty decent way on how to get them. So if they're above you and this is your structure, go ahead and edit it, like so, and then try to stick a wall up and place a spike, and then seal it off if they are not shooting it, and place a pyramid over you. Because if they are above you, that wall will hit them. Sometimes they build a 1x1 above you and then they break down eventually, they heal up or something. A lot of players enjoy doing that. If your opponent is in this area, and you, for example... this is really frustrating. Sorry, so let's say, for example, you just built this 1x1 around your opponent. Edit this off, go into the editor, try and stick that in there. But obviously you kind of edit it like this, and then you'd put it in. Or you kind of edit it to a way of where you wouldn't fall in, like I just did, but you can easily get to the spike trap and place it in. See, like here. And just kind of crouch off in the corner, and these guys are going to have a really hard time of getting you. Obviously if you seal it off and then just place a pyramid over them, or if you can't edit it in time because you're not a fast editor, you can go ahead and just place the pyramid above them, and that should get you a nice easy kill. Some things to note with the editor. I will show you different techniques of editing. Just come up to here. So this will be our platform that we've been practice editing with. So obviously you've got your basic door. You've then got your archway. Don't know really many people that do that. Most people like practicing to get that corner piece down, like so. I can't really do it that fast, but that is the one thing I'm practicing with. Make sure you try to if you're gonna edit fast, try to get rid of the edit helper, because that will just make you learn your edits a little better. There's also the little two-way platform like this that you can crouch behind. Don't really know any players that go with these kind of designs, but you've also got the barrier. You've also got a smaller barrier. You've got the ramp like that. You've also got the one where you can get rid of all the corners like this. You've got obviously the top corners like this with peeking and things. But yeah, with pyramids, you've got your top corners like these. You can peek over the corner. Most players like to enable that one first, because sometimes it allows them to be able to go into this corner and peek up like this in a certain different fashion of some other things. And also, for some builders, they decide to go with this design when ramp pushing. It makes it a little bit easier for them to ramp push. I don't really see how, but it does. I use stairs, but some people decide to enjoy using that method. If you're one of those people, then sure, you can try that out. I did say I was going to go to Builder Pro and try this out. Now you're probably going to hate me, guys, because I do not use Builder Pro. Bang. Okay, triangles. Am I in Builder Pro? Old school, quick builder, combat pro, Builder Pro. There we go. So R2 is to place this. L1's to place that, R1's to place that, and L2's to place that. L2, R2, R1. R2, L2. L2. Oh, so you have to double tap it. This is going to be some getting used to. Yeah, this is really irritating. L2, R1, R2. For all of you guys that build like this, fucking hell. The buttons are all there on the screen for you guys if you use Pro. So go with L2 first. I'll just give it out as a tutorial. Go with L2 first. Then you want to go with R1. Then R2. Then L2. L2, R1, R2. L2, R1, R2. I find this really hard to do. But yeah, if you guys use that, that's pretty much what you're all doing really for the simple ramp push. I think that's pretty much covers it really, in terms of building. There's not really much else to cover. I can't build for shit. Kill myself now real quick. There we go. But yeah, that pretty much does it for the build tutorials. At the end, I just tried messing around with whatever materials I had and just built whatever the fuck I could. But we'll go into a game, and hopefully we can go ahead and get a good game like I did last game. I got a win today, a couple wins actually. But now I want to go ahead. Oh, they changed the gateway back to squads. So if you guys were interested in squads, gateway is now squads again. But I did previously today get down to a game, I think the final 5, and my few kills I got were all headshot snipers. The first weapon I got was a blue bolt, found a purple bolt and tilted. Pretty much used that for the entire game, and then I got pumped in the face. That was fun in a build battle, because with me, I can explain to you on certain pushes, but I'm not the best at building bases when it comes to hardcore things. I don't really choke, as in when I get into a scenario, I don't really stop, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm fucked. I just, sometimes I don't understand on how to do it, and I have seen a lot of players go around the edges of the structures, but there's a thing that a lot of pro players don't do, and that's get back down to the bottom. When you're at a certain height, and you started off with just a couple ramps as a push, grab yourself an SMG or an AR and just shoot down the structure, and they will come crumbling down and dying. If you've got grenades, perfect, use your nades, because that will count towards your nade kills, I guess. But we'll go ahead and drop into these links to begin with, and we'll go ahead and see what we can do here. We'll turn down the headset volume, so maybe that affects you guys as well. If not, just make sure you guys can properly hear me. Please comment if you cannot hear me that well, and I will adjust my audio settings. Not the best landing to begin with at all. Not many people landing in lazy. Oh, never mind. I am mistaken. Greatly mistaken. So, usually to kick things off, I usually go ahead and land here for the gun. No chance. I do usually land there to get the gun first, but I didn't see the guy behind me. I saw the guy in front of me. Aim was completely off. There is also a new gun that's coming, guys. The silenced AR, basically a SCAR with a camo look with a suppressor on it. Does look really interesting. I'm gonna do a review on that when it comes out in playground mode, and we'll see what it can do, because you guys already know I have very precise shots. Just not with a shotgun. You know I can't use a shotgun. So it's another kill racked up for us, guys, so we're going to go into another game and see what we can do. Okay. Loading. Alright, so. Right, scan ahead. Nope. Okay. This guy's bag's in the way. This guy's bag is in the way, it's annoying me. There we go. Okie doke. So, we're gonna go into a decent game. We're not gonna drop off straight away like I usually do. We're gonna go and land somewhere a little more half decent this time. So, what are we thinking? Boys and girls, what are we thinking? What are we thinking? Retail or salty? Land straight into the middle of the divot. And we're gonna go salty. I bet a lot of people usually come up with that choice if they're going through the same scenario I was in, either retail or salty. It's a very intriguing choice at some stages. Are you serious right now? I have no words. I just can't stand the way this game plays out sometimes. But you know what, guys? We're jumping straight into another game. I went out of 64. Good on us. So I will be talking about skins I'm willing to trade when trading comes out next season. Now it's been leaked. I am willing to trade my Leviathan skin and my Love Ranger skin. Now my Love Ranger skin, I'm only accepting skins worth it. If you guys already have it, there's no point obviously for the trades, but it comes with these beautiful wings I have on my back, and I am willing to trade it, but only for good offers, because it's back linked. Oh, and also my bright gun with the bright bag. And I am looking for pretty much any skin really that is just interesting. I'm looking for an interesting skin that I have wanted for a while. I'm not pointing any out now because I want to see some offers you guys have. But I'm going to go ahead and just accept all the offers, and yeah, then we'll go ahead and see. Obviously, when skin offers do come out, I will be giving away skins, but that will be when skin gifting comes out. I will be giving away skins. But that won't be for a while anyway, guys. We're gonna go ahead and land into Retail Row this game, just because it's a lot more interesting in it than Salty. I think Retail is a lot better than Salty. And they need to get rid of the divot, like seriously. Today they need to get rid of the divot. Put a town there. Put another city. Put another tilted. Connect them together. The giant sky bridge. That'd be cool. We'll land on this building here just because I got guaranteed chest. Are you? Let's make do with what we got here. I'm gonna just turn down my headset volume. Just for you guys. Just for you guys. I'm gonna go and get some material. I always just try to slot my things in the right places. So the future of the game. And break this. Oh no, I'm grabbing light bullets. I barely ever use SMGs. Once I have a drum gun, that's it. We're in a storm. That's cool. And we have attack. Let's go and check out some other buildings here. See what I mean? People decide to put these ramps down. Not sure how I'm going to approach this guy. There's a guy in that building over there, completely unaware of us. Alright. So there's a guy in that building over there. I'm gonna go ahead and see what this guy's got for us as well. Let's just whack that there like that. Oh, it's just there. Completely destroyed by the SMG. SMG is meta. Seriously. If you can get a blue SMG, you are... or a P90. I don't know what that guy had. I think he had a blue SMG. Not a non-silenced one, but a regular one. You get absolutely melted. And I didn't have a pump or anything. I'm not blaming my inability to kill someone. In situations like that, that's where I get stuck. Like, should I have built? Should I have... maybe not crouched in a corner? I should have crouched in a corner. I should have kept moving. But majority of the time, my style of gameplay is not up close and personal. I like having a mid to long range distance and hitting enemies if they haven't seen me or if they do see me. Like, that is my kind of gameplay. That's the kind of style of... that's the kind of style I enjoy. I like sniping from a distance. I like picking off kills from a distance. But also at the same time, I do like a good build battle here and there. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Okay, we have a purple Omega with wings. Cool. We'll go and land in Retail Row. For this game, we're going to go to that building here-ish. Ah, where is it? Here. And I'm going to go try to land there as quickly as I can. obviously before someone else does, but usually the majority of players do land there because it is a very good building with quite a bit of loot. There's a battle star there on the bottom left of my screen now, just past it. If you guys haven't grabbed the battle star from there yet, make sure you guys go and try to grab that battle star. I'm going to go in and land on this building here. There's not really anyone else. I'm going to grab his chest on it. Nope. I'm dead. What is... I wanted that damage trap. I could have... Not even going to complain. Not even going to complain. So you land into a game and you get killed instantly because about 10,000 people land there. Man, I don't complain because a lot of games where I do land first, I do come out victorious and I do get a lot of kills. It's the first 2 seconds of landing which really pissed me off and really put me on edge. After that the game's smooth and everything's peaceful, but I don't like it too peaceful of a game. I do like to give myself a challenge and I do like to try and kill other players. Probably do a couple more games and finish up there. When I stream I have intense amount of bad luck. So I will try and get a victory off screen. I have grabbed a couple today, and I'm not thinking too much on uploading my wins here and there, but I do want to stream one up for you guys at some point. But yeah, it's gonna be annoying, I guess. Just try and grab that. I'm not even gonna blame my ping because my internet is actually very good for once. Must be a more lucky day. So I'm gonna go and yeah, if you guys have noticed Wailing Woods on the map, it's pretty much all covered, but if you look down there, the cube's pretty much fed its way through trees, and it's moved forward even more. So it's pushing forward into Wailing Woods now. Going to land over at Pleasant Park this game. It's not early, still in the line of sight though. Compared to like Fatal Fields and Solid Spring, which is going to be much quieter. This place is obviously going to contain a lot more players. Or we might land in the area and push in. Yeah, could do that. I'm going to land by the Durburger. Land up by the burger, grab the rift. Are you kidding me? Bye. Alright, so we get second picks. We've got some guy at the bottom of here, but no one really lands. This will be fun. Oh, especially with no weapon either. I'm getting myself the hell out of here in a minute. Super duper irritating. No weapon. In the middle of the field. Should never do what I'm doing, because I will die in a matter of seconds. I will be dead. But I need to get a gun ASAP. ASAP. Need a weapon. What do I see in there? Grenades. And a burst. From where it was. Ooh, upgrade. Got upstairs. I know there was a medkit down there. I'm probably going to get hate for not collecting it, but I do not care. When I hear a player, I am getting myself out there, getting myself an advantage over, and then going in for the kill. So as of right now, I'm not too bothered that I did not grab that medkit, but I do acknowledge the fact that it is there. So all of you guys that are wondering that your boy's a retard, no, I do know it's there. Here's a dude over there building. That's not going to make it. Yeah, it was close. Anyhow. More nades for myself. Chest now. It's good enough for me. Oh, my guy has a sniper. Is this guy gonna die? Surely. 5 health points. He had full shield, full health, bursted him like 4 times. Full. Yeah. Okay. Gonna do another game. Sorry about that one, guys. Didn't realise that a burst didn't. No, we should have. Super confused. Some of my hits never really land anyway. But look at the beauty of this new weapon. I want this to be on Save the World. I would do an amazing review on that thing. I will give the most godly review on that weapon if it comes to Save the World, because that looks better than a Nocturno and a Siege Breaker put together. It's a Scar with a suppressor on it. I'm not bothered about the suppressor. I'm bothered about the skin of that weapon. Like, people bought the Nocturno because of the skin. Alright? Think about that one. It's a Scar with a different skin. This weapon. Sexy as fuck. What would they name it? Because on Save the World they have an actual name. I haven't landed in Vikings in a while. I'm going to go ahead and land there anyway. Not the best in Vikings. I want to try it out. Let's go ahead and land in Vikings. Viking Valley, here I come. And definitely misjudged my landing. I'm dead. Instantly, I'm dead. There is absolutely no point in trying. Okay. Well, there you go. Cheers, buddy. Best friends. Because it was a John Wick that saw a White Wick. Yeah, okay. John Wick saw a White Wick and shit kicked off. Matchmaking error. We'll get another game down and then that's it, done. I'm sick and tired of misjudging my landings. But I want to get a really good game for you guys. Sorry about the pop-up, guys. It's just, people are coming online. This is like an odd dance, but it's kind of come off from like Myths dance. Are you guys familiar with that? If you watch the Boogie Down, TSM Myths, the SpongeBob, much better emote. Hopefully they put that in next season as the tier 95 dance. That is an amazing dance. Looks sick, and the music for it as well is insane. Make sure you guys check out TSM Myths Boogie Down entry because a fucking beautiful dance. Landing, 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 landing. Where are we going? Lucky landing now. Look at these people that come off so early. Think about how many people here are defaults. Think about how bad... Okay, there's a galaxy skin just below me. Oh no, it's a Ragnarok. Think about how bad 95% of the players are in this game. You're going to get such a small percentage of semi-decent players. It's absolutely ridiculous on the statistics when you really work them out on how good and bad a player is. Absolutely insane. Got over my chest a bit. I hate shotguns so much. I'm not gonna hate it that much now because I have this. Be fast with your clicks. No, huh? Oh, there's beef. I need that chest. No idea where the dude is though. Highly avoided him though. That was a good thing. Oh my god, are you fucking serious right now? Lucky me. in a build battle with nothing. Yeah. Just for these though. And now I know some guy's a bazooka, which I really want. Wherever the hell he went. I don't know what that guy had, but oh well. Just pop another bandage just to be safe. I really need material. But so it's volume. Just make it a little easier to hear these guys. Wherever the is that his head there? Peeking. Okay. Okay. And also okay. I don't think these guys are coming for me, so yeah, we're good to go. I always get confused my own footsteps with another person's. And someone's already been here and completely looted the entire jack. That's no good for us. Holy cow. There's some guy sniping. You are a bitch. Can't even hit him. I'm leaving this place. It's literally got in the word death written all over it, and there's a purple scar in here. I am as good as dead waiting for this guy. Oof. I need that RPG. There is no way I can stand up to that guy without an RPG. Do you have a better SMG for me? There we go, GG. Ah, I tried building. Not enough time, not enough time. That was a pretty good game to end on, really. Yeah. Did get yourself that scar, really, did I? Got a couple taps on that guy. But that pretty much does it for this video, guys. Make sure you subscribe and please like the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.